Now I'm just gonna have to micro them on the way to the next pocket.
I think you'll probably be okay. You can just have each uh, support frigate bandbox heal the rest. And I see a whole bunch of mines there.
I don't. I think you're seeing the dust pebbles.
Oh, that could be.
Yes. You have the brown pebbles. Those are friendly. Well,
And
not
the
necessarily friendly,
orange
but you have to stay
that
in
are
them.
against the orange and red background.
The orange pixels, however, you have to kill.
It's got slightly better in Cataclysm, too, because I think they made mines actual units with a model.
I think
And so
that
you could
mines
choose-
have a model in this. They just
Well,
lod down.
they made it so
quickly.
that they showed up on the
In
funny
the-
tactical ship
in the
view that
tactical
puts
overlay?
diamonds around all your destroyers.
Yeah, that would be
Oh.
helpful.
Reporting for duty.
Oh man, there's more resources in there. Final harvesting
Awesome.
on this one is going to be so much fun.
Acknowledged.
You're gonna be rich.
I'm gonna be busy.
Acknowledged.
Normally, I just set the no pause flag on and the window to
Yeah.
flag, and then just start harvesting and go to sleep. I actually had to do that for the last mission. I let it harvest while I slept because
Yeah, I remember that. That was funny.
it just took so freaking long. But this one I may have to actually actively manage.
Curses.
Prices
Well,
I've
that's
paid.
okay. Pain is good for the soul. Uh-oh.
Why is my repair Corvette?
Run away! Wait, does it have
the attack command too?
It actually has a gun. That's right.
It has a tiny gun.
I imagine, like, one of the crew members sitting, like, hanging out in the bottom hatch with a BB gun.
Taking damage, fleet.
And your
Red
specs
fang.
froze.
See, the mines have models.
I can't see them because the screen just froze, so...
Oh, well. They do have models.
Group 4 responding.
That's good. Okay, you're gonna have to narrate for me from now on, it looks like.
Oh,
Actually,
Establishing
it's not coming back?
formation.
nope.
Assuming wall formation.
That sucks. Well, I just took out a wall of mines, and now I'm taking out another wall of mines.
Hmm.
Exciting. Hopefully I'll actually kill the mine layer.
Wait, is this the same mine layer that's just been running away from you?
I'm not sure. I'm
Yay,
hitting
the screen's back.
there.
Okay. Alright. That's... If it was, then it's not anymore.
Yeah.
We've got company. Destination.
Anti-capital ship weaponry. Extremely effective at corvettes.
Extremely effective at everything, assuming it hits.
Oh, yes.
5 under attack.
5. Look.
I wonder how much playtesting it took to get the balance of that right.
Yeah, probably a decent amount, considering it's all based on the weapon physics.
Yeah. Homeworld 2 took the pussy way out. They just assigned probability to chance, probability to hit per weapon and target. So anti-fighter weapons just have a 90% chance to hit fighters, no matter what.
Support command received.
It's true.
Awaiting
Which, I mean,
It's easier.
it's easier and it's actually a really, really good idea if you're doing network play, but
5 copies.
it's
And
the pussy play.
Homeworld 1 was plagued by desyncs when it was played online, I understand.
Yeah, even with a LAN game, I've played a few with tall headrest where we were sitting right next to each other, separated by one piece of Ethernet cable, but it still
desynced.
was plagued with desyncs. We were playing the Sacrifice of Angels mod, which was probably might have been worse for desyncs than usual, but it was literally possible for it to desync, and then he would win and I would win, and the game never quite noticed the difference.
Wow.
That was pretty cool. Like, hey, how's it going? He's like, oh, destroying your starbase. And I'd be like, great, I'm destroying yours. He's like, no, you're not. So,
Fun times.
Enemy units closing on group 4.
Come on. Kill those mines.
Dust cloud acquired.
I do appreciate that they let you shoot the mines, though.
yeah, that's another thing I didn't know about when I tried to play this level for the first time.
See, when I first got Homeworld, I got the Game of the Year edition that came with a strategy guide. And at the time, I had a faulty CD drive.
That helps. So you read the strategy guide a lot.
I had like 2 weeks until the CD drive, a replacement CD drive, arrived. And in that time, I read the manual and the strategy guide several times.
Strategy guide has some cool stuff in it.
It does.
It has some neat backstory.
No, the strategy guide doesn't have any backstory in it. They did that in Homeworld 2. They put most of the backstory in the strategy guide in Homeworld 2, but they didn't pull that in 1, as far as I remember.
German version of the manual was different though, because Tal showed me his manual and it was nothing like the one I'd seen.
Oh, really?
And sort of vaguely tried to read. Yep.
They may have packaged a better one with the Game of the Year edition or something.
Possibly. Maybe they just didn't bother translating it as well.
That's entirely possible. The historical and technical briefing is a fairly chunky document as game settlements go. Would make sense if they didn't want to localize that everywhere.
Destination
Ye
marked.
gods, are you only halfway there?
Not most of the way there. See, that's where I started. That's where I'm
Oh,
going.
okay. So, 2/3. How are your harvesters doing?
Reporting for duty.
The support ships got hung up repairing each other, it looks like.
Awaiting orders. Reporting.
Oh,
Which might be an
Better.
issue.
Ready for orders.
How far are they from? Oh, they're fairly...
just have them repair the harvester and have the harvester sit still for a while so they can
Group
catch
4
it.
under attack.
Hang in there.
Group 5 under attack.
4 receiving. Hit by mines.
Besides, you should have plenty of money by now.
I do. I have almost 5k.
Group 5 receiving.
That's rich.
That's as much as I got in the whole last mission. And I've only harvested 1 pocket here.
I think it was also the biggest pocket, but yes.
No, there's another one of equal size over here. And there's a small one and some other miscellaneous rocks. Okay, you guys are out of formation again.
Wall locked in.
Oh dear. Enemy
That's a destroyer.
destroyers.
That's 2 destroyers. Get up, lads!
Locked on target.
Lockdown target indeed.
Group 5 under attack. Watch your 6. Awaiting orders. Group 4 reported on the way. Hang in there. We got an admin.
Hey, for concentration of fire.
Spin. Spin down. Come on, do it. Do it. You know you want to.
I don't think it can turn that. Yeah, the AI for those was always a little bit squirrely.
Turn. No.